Hi, this is Sherry with my girlfriend's quilt shop. Today we're going to be looking at a stitch that's going to blow your mind. It's so great, you're going to love it. We are going to be putting on a binding with a fusible thread in our lower looper. Let's take a look at our settings. First of all, we're going to be looking at the overlock stitch. It's the 3-lock overlock wide. You can use that or you can use a 4-lock. Our stitch selector in A, our differential is in neutral, our length is in a 2, about a 2, it can be between 2 and a 4, ours is right about a 3, and our width we have on a 6. And that's going to give us a nice about 1/4 inch seam. We have our clear foot on, and we are going to lift this up and put our project right up to the needles. And we have our binding already pre-done, and we have the one end folded over, and that's going to create our mitered look at the end. So we're going to put this right up there. You can just start a little bit farther down and start your binding. Okay, now when we get right to this end, we need to mark this, and we're going to take it down about a 1/4 inch from there, and we're just going to put it at a 45-degree angle. So something like this. Okay? And when we get our needle into this, we're going to turn it and sew off the edge. And we've got our clear foot in so we can see exactly where that is going to happen. So right about there, that puts it right in that chalk line. We're going to lift up our foot and we're going to sew that off at a 45. Okay? And then we're going to take our binding up and then back down, just like you would a normal binding. Make your mark. All right, so when we get to right here, we're going to cut this off about 1 inch below this mark here so that we can tuck that in there. We just cut it off. We can put this inside of that folded edge. Make sure that that stays nice and tight up there because we want it to have that nice mitered look. And then bring this one down in. Okay, we're going to come over to our pressing station and we're going to trim these off just a little bit because if our iron presses on those, then we will have a kind of a big mess on our hand because we have that fusible thread in there. And what we're going to do is we're going to bring it to the back side. We're just going to press this down. And we're going to put it kind of right on the edge of that, where that fusible is. So you can see that just is going to stay there. And then I can do a mitered corner just like I normally would. I would bring it up here, go ahead and press this corner down. Being careful not to touch past that fusible. And then bringing the corner over. And you can see we get that nice mitered edge. Okay, once you have this done, you have all your binding pressed down, all your corners mitered. The last thing you're going to do is just go over it with a top stitch, or you can do some hand stitching on that. And then your binding is on, and it's so quick and easy to get it on there. Thanks for watching.